They have never had our best interest in mind, and all you have to do is open your eyes and look at the history and what they've done. Their agenda is subversive. Their agenda is to oppress. Their agenda is to control. Their agenda is not to allow humanity to evolve to the next level. They're those that are fighting for us, and they're those that have an agenda. It's completely lies. Lies upon lies upon lies. These people that have died from COVID-19, they've died from other conditions. Fauci, Gates, and these other people within that realm, the WHO, the World Health Organization, the Centers for Disease Control, they do not have our best interest in mind. Guys, let's get organized. If there's thousands of people in each city that come out there and it's in a social gathering, you're sitting at a park, you're enjoying life, what are they going to do? They're going to send out the National Guard to arrest us all? Hold in your heart love and gratitude. So that's what their agenda is, to try to show. The media is trying to show, look, they knew back in 2017 that this was going to happen and nobody did anything about it. But wait a second. How does he know? How did Fauci know? How can anybody predict so many years, 3 years ahead of schedule, that there's going to be a pandemic? And now they're trying to dissuade and distract you by saying that the administration, whether you agree with Trump or don't agree with Trump, I don't really care about that. The question should be asked, how does Fauci know 3 years ahead that there was going to be one of these pandemics? How does he know that? There's only one way he could really know that. Look, you can't know what the stock market's going to do in 3 days. How does Fauci know there's going to be a pandemic within the next 3 years? Unless he was part and parcel of it. Dr. Mikovits was actually part of the NIH, worked with Fauci. She was threatened that if she did not stop telling the world about what vaccines were doing, how they were causing autism, how they were causing cancer, that she was going to talk about it publicly and she was going to be a whistleblower, and basically was told that if she opened her mouth, if she did not shut up, that they would ruin her career and more. Her life was threatened. She, to her great credit, she's a giant among mankind. She continued to be the whistleblower. They framed her, they threw her in jail, distinguished PhD in jail, them trying to discredit her. She's come out and she's talking about everything. The point being that there's so much misinformation. Outofshadows.org will show you exactly how it started, where it started, when it started, what the agenda is. It started back in 1963. That's how far back it goes. But if you go to tinyurl.com/TTAV for the truth about vaccines, 2020 DRB, Dr. B. You'll see a message from me, and it's a way that you can watch all the videos for free. There's no cost to that. I want you to see what's really at stake, because it's not just the vaccines, it's the future of mankind. It's the future of our children, our future progeny, the future of mankind that's at stake. So that's why I want you to watch those videos. They're completely free. Next, all the videos that we had put out, part 1 and part 2, are still on YouTube and Facebook, but part 3, part 4, and part 5 were censored. They were taken down after they started hitting hundreds of thousands of views organically. There was not a single penny paid to promote them or anything, and they took those videos down. We want the truth. No more. We don't want to deal with this crap anymore. We want the world to be what the world is meant to be, which is a beautiful, abundant place, not this fear-mongering garbage that they're putting out. So this information that's being put out there, it's lies upon lies upon lies, and then people become really scared that if I say something, that everybody's going to look at me like I'm crazy. No, you are not crazy. Voice it. More people that voice it, the more people realize, oh, wait a second, I'm not alone. I want to have thousands of people in each city standing together in close proximity and showing that this is all BS. And if you guys still don't believe me, look at the certain other countries like Sweden. What's going on over there? And the misinformation, like in Italy, such a country that was hit so hard with COVID-19, but they're not reporting the truth that 99% of those people had comorbidities. There's all sorts of information, guys, that you need to know. The truth has to come out, because if we don't allow the truth to come out, in the next 2 weeks, they'll get their agenda going. We need to support anybody who is for pro-information, no censorship, no more on censorship.